Yes.
with
Well,
you.
she said all of her friendships were fake, meaning they were all internet based. I guess is what she's saying. But
Yeah,
maybe that's the case. Maybe it ain't. I don't know. It depends upon how you view an internet friendship. If you view it as fake or real, it could go either way, I guess, because you're not there in person with that person. So I guess I can see her point on that one. However, that doesn't absolve the fact that she hasn't called me. And when I try to call her, she doesn't respond. So why isn't she calling me? Why? I don't understand. I wish you could have asked her why she doesn't call me. Because
okay.
I've been worried.
I'll send her a message right now.
Because I've been wondering why she hasn't called me. Or send her the link to come into the live show. Send her that. See if she'll do that. And because she won't call me. She flat will not call me. I've called her numerous
I
times.
asked her, but she doesn't respond. I asked her why doesn't she call you or you, me, Vaughn, everybody, and she just won't. She just says, "I need prayers. I need prayers. I need whatever." She doesn't want to answer it.
Yeah, well, the best way to get help is to answer somebody's phone call.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, see, if she would have come here, I could have took her down to the government building, and I could have gotten her whatever she wanted. If she wanted a dual citizenship, if she wanted a green card, if she wanted a visa, I could have got all that shit for her. The damn government building. The government building is literally in that fucking direction. I could have took her down there. I could have got her all set up. There was also a room there where you could get food stamps, where you could get a medical card. I could have set her up completely. And on top of it, be an American citizen on top of that. But see, she didn't come to be with me. And so, I don't understand. But I could have set her up with that. There's tons of jobs here for women. Unfortunately,
you could have did a lot
much
for her, Vaughn. You really could have.
Unfortunately, there ain't many jobs for us guys, but there's a whole lot of jobs for women. And she could have got a job here, lickety split, almost instantly.
Simply, Krista says that she just doesn't want you. Just flat out doesn't want you.
Maybe that's it, because she's not returning my calls, and she's not sending me answering any of my messages now. So I don't know. Well, see, the thing of it is, Smokey Saint and Lovesick Low probably told her, "Oh yeah, man, he's a pedophile. Look at this fake ass video from Mrs. Anonymous Dick 10,000 years ago that we made, that we doctored, I should say." That's more correct. Or well, that Anonymous Dick doctored, not them. Look at this doctored video of Vaughn supposedly asking for nude pics. And said she sees that video. Oh my God, he's a pedophile. I don't want to talk to him. Shows in that fake ass video.
These trolls are fucking vicious, man.
They're vicious, yes, buddy. They are. They're extremely vicious, and they probably showed her that damn Kelly video, and it fake as a $3 bill. I mean, my God, the goddamn Blog TV. Well, Blog TV doesn't even like me, but yet they came to my defense over that Kelly shit. They did. They actually came to my defense. They said, "Now you guys know you're lying about this man. There was no nude pics. There was no talk. There was no child involved. She was a 31-year-old woman, not a teenager. You guys are lying out your ass." And this is a letter straight from Blog TV telling them this shit. They said, "You lied about this man. What the fuck are you guys doing?" Just chewing them up one side and down the other. And Blog TV doesn't even like me. That's the funny part about it. Blog TV doesn't even like me, but yet here they are defending me in that damn Kelly bullshit because they're trying to paint me as some kind of goddamn pedophile when I'm not. And see, that's wrong. And I'm sure they're still trying to spread that stupid video. So, folks, if you see or hear anything about Kelly video or anything like that, Blog TV has cleared me of all that shit, and I've got video proof of it.
Yeah, you showed me that video before, yeah.
Yeah, I do. I got video proof of it.
She claims that guy was starving her to death.
Well, she said it. She said it actually in the live show. She said, "Hey, man, why do we only eat one meal a day? Why are we doing that?" And I guess if she used to 3 meals a day, cutting down to 1 meal a day would seem like she was being starved. they're throwing out green cards like candy. No cap, dead ass. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, you still got to do some paperwork, I'd say. I don't know how much it costs. I haven't actually looked into it, but how hard can it be? You know, especially when her mom says that, you know, she'll cover whatever her expenses are while she's here. Her mom said she'd cover her expenses. So we just go get her a green card, go get her dual citizenship or whatever. Oh, they did. Oh, Low and Smoky did tell Candace to come to me. Well, it didn't work though, did it? Because she's not here. Duh. And she's not answering her phone. Would I marry Candace? Yes, I would marry Candace. I've said so publicly and privately. She knows that. She absolutely knows that shit. She knows that shit. That's not up for debate. But like I said, somebody has apparently told her not to have anything to do with me because she's not even answering the damn phone. She's not even answering the phone, dude. I can show you my. Well, no, I can't because I'm on a mobile device. But if I was on my PC, I could show you my, where I tried to call her and tried to message her, and she ain't responding. So I don't know what her deal is. I don't know what her deal is. You know, somebody in the outside chat said, "Do you think this is a big ass psyop on you?" And I'm beginning to think it might be. It might be. You know, I just think it's kind of funny. You know, you got now. Let me preface what I say by saying this. Most of the time this shit was said, news unit was out of the room. Okay, so let's be clear on that, because he was. But people on Doc and people in the chat were all saying, "Yeah, man, I'm going to tear Candace a new one. I'm going to get her. I'm going to bang the shit out of her." And I mean, you know, and there was one guy said something about a rotisserie or something similar to a rotisserie. And I'm sitting there watching all that, you know, and they're everyone talking. Now, granted, news unit was out of the room. I think he was even outside, but he was definitely out of the room. So he probably didn't hear these guys say that shit. But they were all saying that shit, and I'm like, God damn, man. And then they started actually showing up to news unit's house, which was like, oh my gosh, you know, here they say they're going to do her, and now they're showing up at the house. It's like, uh-oh. So I don't know what that's all about. Don't care, but you know, I will give.
What happened? I'm sorry, I stepped away for 1 second. You said something happened at the house. What happened?
Well, I'm just saying that, you know, news unit probably does not know that everybody on his dock and everybody in his chat was sitting there saying how they were going to bang the shit out of Candace. You know, he probably didn't see it. So he needs to go back and watch his live shows where they were all saying it, all of them. And then they start showing up at his house. You know, they physically started showing up at the house. And I'm like, God, they're guys, you know, and so I'm thinking in my mind, my God, they're actually going to go through it. They're actually going to do that.
Yeah, these people are sick.
But I don't know if they did or did not.
You saw the way he acted towards you when you look at what happened when you came in the room and talked to him. How he went wild.
When I came in the room,
and then I went in there and he was throwing stuff and threatening me and crazy.
Well, he was trying to get all mad on me, and I said, "Hey, now wait a minute, I'm not."
Oh, did Jesus take him up to heaven? He just like raptured right there in mid sentence. Holy shit! Oh, there he is. What happened?
I hit the wrong damn button. I hit the wrong damn button. When you go into chat. And then you go back.
Oh, here's someone I haven't seen in a while, Nikki. She ended up dumping me and trolling me and treated me like garbage too. Another one that treats.
I think Nikki is a mod over at News Unit, ain't she? Or is that another Nikki? I thought I saw a Nikki over there with a mod, but I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe it's a different Nikki. I don't know.
No, but there was a Nikki over there.
It was a Nikki over there. I know. There was a Nikki over there. But you know, I mean, so what's the deal with Candace not calling me?
Because you said he raped her. Well, that's what Dave and the buddies was saying live on camera.
Listen, everybody, go back and watch the live shows, dude. Go back and watch the live shows.
Nikki,
everybody was saying
she's nice to me. That's why you sent me a picture with a nasty fucking N-word nude pictures of men and treating me like garbage and on
everybody
camera.
Everybody on Dave's show, both on Doc and in the chat, we're all saying how they were going to bang the shit out of Candace. And like I said, there was even one dude said something about using her like a damn rotisserie and shit. So I mean, they were all saying that shit. It's all a matter of public record because it was all on the live shows. It was every bit in the live shows. So I mean, now do I know whether or not Dave was participating in that? No, it doesn't seem like he was.
It could have been talk. He could have been just talking. He could have been just.
My understanding is that Dave was outside most of the time when they were talking that shit. So I'm not gonna cast aspersions toward Dave at all, because I think he was outside when most of that talk was being done. However, they all, I don't see why Dave didn't find it funny that all of his friends start showing up at his door. I mean, that would have been an alarm bell, wouldn't it? All of a sudden, all my buddies start showing up mysteriously out of nowhere. Oh, hey, here's this so-and-so, and here's so-and-so showing up, and here's so-and-so. Like, my question would be, why are you all motherfuckers showing up at my house all of a sudden? Oh, because Candace is there. Now, it's not hard to figure this out. It's not rocket science. Pretty easy to figure out. Pretty easy to figure out, man. Shit. But whatever. She's not.
And then Candace now wants to say, well, she needs peace after what happened. Well, of course she needs peace. But why would you do that? Why would you fly? Why would she's claiming now she wants peace, Vaughn. She's claiming that she needs peace and quiet, but why would she fly out to get abused deliberately? Why would she do that?
If she wanted peace and quiet, she could come hang with me because it's quiet as a church mouse out here, particularly at night. And like I said, I could have took her down to the government buildings. I could have got her anything she wanted. If she wanted to be a citizen, I could have done that. If she wanted a green card, she wanted a visa, if she wanted an extension on her visa, I could have got all that shit right down here at the goddamn government buildings. She could have got anything she wanted done. I could have got it done for her.
Yeah, so she did the wrong, Vaughn.
Well, she shot her own self in the foot. Really, she shot herself in the foot. Because I mean, I could have got her anything she needed. Government building is right that way, down the main drive. I could have took her down to the government buildings and got her squared away on whatever the hell she wanted. If she wanted citizenship, if she wanted a green card, she wanted dual citizenship, she wanted, a visa, whatever the fuck she wanted, I could have got it. Now obviously you got to fill out paperwork, you got to pay for it and shit. But now, like I said, her mom said that she would pay for all of her expenses. So that's covered. So it's just a matter then of getting her the documents and getting everything filled out and all that good shit. Getting her to raise her right hand, do you solemnly swear, and getting it over with. But she didn't want that, I guess. After telling me she did. Of course, she also told me she was too mentally ill to fly to America, too. And she told me she was broke, and she told me she had lost her job. And so she didn't have no money to fly to America. That's what she told me also. And I've got the comments to prove it. But she won't call me. So I don't know. Something's happened that she won't call me and talk to me. She won't even return my messages. So something's obviously.
Question: have you seen how cool Candace is? Why are either one of you interested in that? She is clearly not wife material. Yeah, she is kind of nuttier than squirrel shit, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Well, Vaughn gets it straight. I mean, Vaughn, one wham bam from Vaughn, and she'll be set straight.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, do you see a fucking train of women out my door here wanting to date me or wanting to be with me? No. So it's not exactly like I've got a lot of options now, is it?
Well, damn, Vaughn, the way you put that, that's fucked.
Well, that's true. It's true. I mean, I ain't exactly got a lot of options now, do I? If I had a whole string of fucking women at my goddamn car door saying, "Hey man, date me," it'd be a different story. But that shit ain't happening. I doubt very seriously it's going to happen. I doubt very seriously it's going to happen.
I get what
you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Point is,
you're not trying to put yourself down, but you just understand the reality of the situation.
I am a realist. I deal with the real fucking world, okay? Yes, I'm a sorcerer. Yes, I use magic. Yes, I do all these other things. I fight demons and all that shit. But at the end of the day, I am also a realist. I live in the real world. I don't live in fantasy land. And, at the end of the day, the prospects of women ain't exactly happening for me. So that's the end of that shit. So I'm not gonna stress over it either. Yeah. Well, it turns out that it turns out News Unit's an old man too. Wow, what an
Yeah, that
amazing
ended up being
thing.
a lie. Oh, I don't date old men. Oh, well, she's sucking on the cock of a 60-year-old man.
Yeah, News Unit's an older guy, and a lot of the people that were on dock were older men. So I don't know where she's getting. I don't know where she's getting this old man shit from. She's making it up, I guess, making it up in her head. That's the only thing I can figure. She's making the shit up in her head.
Let me tell you something. Vaughn might be 61, but the big red one ain't 61, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the big red one ain't got no age limit.
All right, exactly.
Totally not chasing butterflies and rainbows. Well, yeah, that butterfly on the sun should have made you wake up, Brock, right? Seeing that butterfly on the fucking sun should have made you wake up, right? Why don't you put a love spell on Candace? Oh my God, I've answered this question so many
You don't
fucking
want to take
thousands
away
of
her free
times.
will.
Because I can't go against her free will. Correct. I cannot go against her free will. If she's interested in me, she has to do it willingly and of her own choice. And she's at, like I said, now she's at the point that she's not even answering. Yeah, but see, I believe you trolls have talked to her and somehow convinced her. I mean, I found out you trolls were talking to Andrea for 4 years behind my back. So what am I to think? Am I to think you haven't talked to Candace for a few years as well? I think so.
That's fucked up. Andrew should have been stronger and not have done that.
Well, Andrea was naive because she was raised by her grandma. So she had no idea what the real world was like. She doesn't want to live in a car. Well, living in a car isn't that bad. Besides,
I'm surviving.
Besides, her mom might swing for us to get a place.
Ron, I don't care about going against free will, but if you could put a love spell on Salamantu, I'd be much more appreciated.
Well, I'm not allowed.
Shit, Ron, I'll tell you what. I'll send you a $500 donation if you put a love spell on Salamantu.
Well, I can't do that though. See, I can't go against someone's free will. I'm forbidden. I represent the gods and goddesses of freedom religion, and one of the tenets of freedom religion is that we don't fuck with somebody's free will.
I get you. I understand.
They do what they do. They have to do what they do willingly. Which brings up a point. I mean, if Candace had been coerced or manipulated or threatened in any way, then I could act. Then I could definitely do something then. But see, she went there willingly. So, I mean, not much I can do about that. That's the way it goes. Plus, you smell bad. No, I don't. Then you should start a spells for money business. Yeah, there you go. I should, shouldn't I? But no, I could get her. See, I could have got her all set up. Because she said I want to be. She said I want to be an American. Okay, well, the goddamn government building is just down the road there. I could have got her. I could got her a green card. Could have got her a visa. Could have got her sworn in as a citizen. I could have got her dual citizenship if that's what she wanted. I mean, it can all be done right down there at the damn government building. And I could have got her food stamps. I could have got her a medical card. I could have got her anything she fucking wanted. So yeah. I don't understand. She shot her own self in the foot by not coming.
Her own future. Yeah.
Yeah, because she would have had it made.
Her own future down the drain. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But she, I could have got her all squared away on that shit. But she didn't want it, I guess. I guess she lied when she said she wanted to be an American citizen. Because I could have got her set up.
Been lying this whole time.
Well, now, see, I find it interesting. She didn't tell you where she was at. Now, why not? I mean, she said she was in Wisconsin, but she won't tell you where she's at. Why not? And
I think
why
she's probably still in his house. I think she's probably still bending over and taking it from Dave.
I don't know. I don't know. I just find it interesting that all of her stuff is gone, but she went to a damn grocery store.
Yeah, that
That
was
makes that
strange.
makes that makes no
I don't
sense.
know. To be honest with you, I don't know if I could ever want to. She got her. The train got ran on her. She got banged up by 5 dudes at a time. Man, that's fucked up. She literally destroyed herself. She killed it. She basically destroyed her body, destroyed her future.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, what type of man is gonna want to be with that? You know,
Bond,
only
she
person
has
that's gonna want to be with her is a YN.
Bond,
You
she
know,
has 3 months in the United States, and you think she's going to find somebody. What is that supposed to mean? Oh, you don't think she's going to find somebody? Well, imagine she would.
well, I think a lot of men will probably just for the sake of it,
Yeah, they
not to
just
be alone,
they treat her like a newspaper. I mean, if
treat her
that's
like a
what she
newspaper.
wants,
Yeah,
if that's what she wants. But I don't think that's right. But you know, oh well,
yeah, that's a
oh
shame.
well.
What if
It
she
is a
went from?
shame.
It's a shame because she went from being a good, sweet, innocent, pure girl to being defiled,
Did you notice? Did you notice
being a
she's put on a shit?
Jezebel.
Did you notice she's put on a shit ton of weight too?
Oh wow, I didn't. I haven't seen. I haven't seen her in a while.
I've got pictures from years ago when she was dancing. She was slim and trim, buddy. She's really put on the weight. It's like holy shit, and it
Yeah, she's fat now.
which is kind of odd because Asians usually don't put on a lot of weight, but she has,
Damn.
and she has.
Then she really went fuck. Then she really fucking really did it to herself.
Well, I guess I don't know. Maybe nerves or something, because nerves will make you eat a lot. Maybe nerves did it. I don't know.
You know, not to change the subject or anything, Von, but Borderlands 4 came out last week.
Yes, yes, and me.
Oh, and there he goes again. Got raptured. Got raptured. Right mid sentence. Got raptured. Oh, there he is.
Guy hit the damn button again. See, there's an arrow down here going that way,
Oh,
and when you're in the chat, that arrow is like, oh, this will get you back to the
that
stage,
means
but
just
it
exit.
doesn't.
Yeah, instead of just
But
going
it
back
doesn't.
out of the
It
chat,
just
it just
it
takes you
backs
out of
out
the
the whole
room.
thing. Right. It takes you out of the
Right.
room. Right. Anyways, yeah, Borderlands 4 come out and I ain't got my PC set up, so I'm very frustrated over that. But oh well, because I have a Ryzen chip, so I'm ready, man. I'm ready to rock and roll that shit, and can't play because I don't have my PC set up. That
Yeah.
sucks.
I was thinking about trying to get a hold of it and just playing single player offline by myself, but
Yeah.
uh, it's more fun when you have someone to hang out
Well,
with.
of course it is. Absolutely.
Kameli says, Vaughn, do you think another second civil war is going to happen in the country?
Did y'all hear? Trump just banned all Muslims from the United States.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just saw.
he actually
Yep.
did something like that?
Yeah. He actually grew a brain and said, "Oh my God, the Koran's a piece of shit. Let's ban all Muslims." He finally did. He said. He
Wow,
said the
Vaughn.
reason he said the reason he did it is because nobody can get their fucking act together. Did you know the Muslims were going to build a super city in Texas and take over Texas? How many of you knew that? That's a fact. That's not my opinion. The governor of the state of Texas actually had to step in and stop it. They were going to build a super city and literally take over Texas for real. And the governor of Texas, like, oh yeah, watch this, motherfuckers, and he shut everything down. But yeah, they were going to do it. Oh fuck yeah! See, they've already got Michigan, especially Dearborn, Michigan. But they've already got Michigan. Muslims got Michigan. See, what it's 6 states, and I'm trying to
Yeah, I
remember.
don't know how that's even allowed to go on. That's good that Trump is doing something about it.
Trump is finally cracking down, but I mean,
Trump is
I don't
finally
know.
cracking.
Is it too little, too late though? I mean, they got 6 of our states already. I guess somebody finally woke him up and said, "Yeah, Mr. Trump. I mean, they got 6 states and they're trying to get a 7th. Maybe we ought to stop this shit." Because they're not supposed to be taking over our country. Holy fuck, man! That's crazy. I'm not supposed to be doing that shit. But yeah, he finally banned all Muslims, so about damn time. Long
Yeah, it's
time coming,
good.
in my opinion. Long time coming, in my opinion. Because they shouldn't even be in our government either. Absolutely not.
Oh, there was I was watching this TikTok video, and this American was telling this Muslim mayor that, you know, how dare you name a street after a terrorist? They wanted to rename the street after some Muslim that blew himself up, killing people. And
Hmm.
the guy says, you know, that's not right. You shouldn't do that. And the guy threw him out of the city, wants him out of the city.
Yeah.
The mayor
Well, see,
says, I hope you know,
that's why you don't
leave
let
and
them
don't
in
come
charge.
back.
That's why you don't let them in charge. Because you let them in charge, they'll take over.
Crazy.
I mean, you see, this is why it's so important to know history. Because all you got to do is look at Lebanon, which used to be a Christian nation, and go look at it now, and that's really all the proof you need right there. Just look at what Lebanon used to be and what it is now. That's all the proof you need not to let Muslims take over your damn country, because they'll destroy it and they'll kill all you in the process. All right, I need to go use the bathroom, but if you're still here when I get done, I'll be back. Okay.
All right, you got it. I'll hold down
All
the
right.
fort.
All right.
Oh boy. Any questions, comments, complaints? Anybody got anything to say? Should Islam be legal or illegal? Islam should be. You know, when it comes to Americans, we do have freedom of speech and religion, but the problem is, like, what type of American want to believe in that type of system? So it's only these foreigners we let in. The Constitution only applies to Americans, people. The Constitution doesn't apply to foreigners. Foreigners have no constitutional rights. Foreigners do not have any sort of rights at all. Now, we do adhere to the Geneva Convention and international laws, but, you know, should that be even applied? I don't think so. In my opinion, we only go by American law only. America first. So at the end of the day, if some foreigner comes here and does something, they don't have rights. Um, yeah, that's just a sad fact. That's just a fact of reality. I know I'm going to be canceled for saying that, but that's true. Foreigners do not have rights. Oh boy. Let Pliskin join. He's been coming in all the time. I mean, I did a show with him last night. We had a nice discussion. I was on the show chit chatting. He didn't even send me the email of the show link to let me know how it went. He didn't even have the common courtesy to fucking send me an email and say, "Hey, here's the video. Here's what we got. You know, thank you for coming in." He didn't even say thank you. He didn't say come back. He didn't even fucking give me any sort of whatever. Let him unblock him. Why would I unblock someone who's ungrateful? Doesn't even say thank you. I take out time out of my day to enjoy a conversation, and yeah, I have other things to do. I don't have to talk to people who don't care. If you don't care, I don't care. If you're indifferent, I'm indifferent. I got a goal. I'm gonna try to buy a house and retire in a home. I want to in 20 years. I want to die in a house I own, and in 20 years, I want to say, hey, at least I managed to fix my life at the end. You know, I got about 20 good years left, and that's about it. So I have to make the best of it. Mm. Anybody else wants to chit chat, or does anybody else want to have me on? Oh, I'm not ungrateful. He's ungrateful. He's the one that's the ungrateful piece of garbage. He's the weak sauce, man. He's the one being bent over by a furry, by some queer. That's weak sauce.